Yeah. What's up there, podcast listeners and watchers? Welcome back to another week of the episode, week 13 for y'all. We are here. We are excited. We're pumped up Monday night before the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And the boys, the Cowboys. So hopefully the Buccaneers has come up and wiped the floor about those Cowboys, and it's just a marvelous time because the Cowboys have lost another playoff game or never won one. So, but you see the boys, what's up, brothers?
Nice.
Who's going first?
That's good for the
Who's
team.
going
Can't
first?
hear you.
Please.
Wow.
Can't hear you.
Hey, doing really well. Doing really well. That's all I gotta say. Ready for this pod. It's gonna be bussin'.
Bussin'. That's like our new word now. Everybody likes it. Hi. Well, our New Year's resolutions, we're gonna put somebody on the spotlight right now. We've had discussion. What's up then, podcast brothers are gonna run a 5K, but one of them has some debate about it. So the one that has some debate about it, let's bring up the 5K. So floor's to Tucker. Floor is Tucker's.
When I read that text message from you, Spencer, I just thought I would never pay for a trip to run a 5K.
Well, hey, we're in now. We're gonna run a 5K. We're
not in anything. I haven't signed up for anything.
Listen, here's the funny thing about the group text. You guys, Keaton's like, yeah, I'm in, and then you two didn't even respond to my message. You're just dark out there.
Well,
I knew it was a long shot.
I don't respond very much unless it's about me. But
this is true.
I'm fine with the 5K, but when we were playing Call of Duty a couple days later, Tucker's like, why do we have to do a 5K? Did I sign up for this? Or why do I gotta travel to Charlotte or Phoenix just to do a 5K? So I just want to...
Well, we got to find a centralized location. There's not many in Ohio. People in Ohio just don't do physical activity, I believe, is kind of
That's true. That's true.
So we had to search for areas. I did a quick search of, there's some in Phoenix area, there's some in North Carolina vicinity that are close enough we can go out there and do one. If you have connection to a 5K somewhere, mud run, whatever it might be that you want to see us run, put it in the suggestion.
Definitely, and I will not just go run a 5K. Definitely an obstacle 5K would be ideal.
Yeah, they're much more entertaining. Much more entertaining.
Yes.
Yeah. You've both... You and Tucker have both run a mud run previously with me, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Keaton, you've never done one of the mud run obstacle course things, right?
No. I've ran a 5K before, but no mud runs or anything like that.
It'll be good. I'm excited about this.
Yeah, I just thought it was funny because Tucker is probably the least athletic out of us three or us four.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I
haven't ran a 5K in a while.
I'll speak for Tucker. I don't know that he's the least athletic necessarily, but he's most definitely the least motivated.
That's true.
So Tucker's got some athletic bones in there, but he's definitely by far.
Keaton said when we were playing soccer a couple weeks ago, and Keaton just said I look so unathletic.
He's probably the most unathletic person I ever seen. It's just so.
I don't know about that.
He's stiff.
I'm definitely stiff.
Yes.
I've probably gotten worse over the years because I don't do as much.
Yeah. That's you don't often use the muscles or definitely low flexibility going on over there.
Yeah. For sure.
That's probably true for all of us. Very, very low flexibility.
Oh yeah.
But how is the New Year's resolutions? Dry January going good?
Ooh, dry January is still intact, still going strong. We'll say was a tough weekend because long weekend hours. We were at a big soccer tournament this weekend, and the best way to calm down after a long hard day of work out at the fields is coming home and having a brewski. So that was the most temptation I've had for sure so far.
I have thought about last week when you said that. I thought about sending DoorDash or Grubhub a bottle of wine over there for the sister-in-law to see if she would grab into temptation, but Mom's like, that is not a good idea. You should not do that.
Send as much as you want. We'll be strong and we'll save it.
And then February.
We'll also accept donations anytime.
February 1st hits. It's gonna be all. That's a weekday though, so it's just not gonna be good.
Yeah. Well, hey, might need to call off work. Call off sick.
Sick. Tucker, I think. How's your no-buy year? How's that going for you?
Not good. Went to a comic book sale over the weekend. Bought some stuff there. We could do a no-buy this week, though. I think I could do that this week.
You gotta go week by week if there's a Comic-Con or comic sale. Or...
Yeah, nothing's on the agenda this week, so I should be good.
Yeah, you got a no-buy hour for the next hour while we're on the podcast. You won't buy anything.
Yeah, I could do that.
Keaton, have we gone to the gym yet?
No.
Oh my. So I think the only one I've ate all right. It's been my birthday. I ate a lot, and I think the last couple of days I've ate quite a bit. So I think the only good one right now is Spencer. Right now, I think he's the only. But he's only a month.
Congrats.
So good job.
You also had the easiest one.
Yeah, you got to set attainable goals.
That is true.
Set the bar super low.
And you'll reach it.
Tucker.
Yeah.
Anyway, stay tuned. Stay tuned for the What's Up Then Brothers on the nice obstacle course 5K here. We'll definitely be posting about it, and you guys can come along in the journey. Encourage us in the post. Tell us how to go from a couch to a 5K or something. I don't know. Give us suggestions how to do it. But,
oh, there you go. We're gonna grab some GoPros and film ourselves racing. Is that in our
No.
Is that in our budget?
If you want to watch us for 3 hours trying to do the 5K,
I will run right behind you and film you.
It's going to take 5 hours.
No,
or 3 hours.
Sarcasm. It should take
hours.
I run a 5K in 25 minutes.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, no way.
That's
with
my
this
time.
VR headset.
My personal best.
Yeah, your personal best in high school?
You couldn't do that in high school either.
I'm in high school shape.
Oh yeah, right. Are we gonna do like? Have you seen Dude Perfect when they do a betcha? They do different. Let's do a betcha. Tucker running a 5K in 25 minutes right now.
No.
I'm taking the over.
Yeah, for real.
That's a safe bet.
Well, talking about betting, we were going to try. There's a couple teams out now for the NFL. We're going to try to film Friday, so we could have all the teams picked. But we've gone 2 days of the playoffs, filming right before the Dallas and Tampa Bay game on Monday night. Tucker, you had a good Sunday telling Dad his picks. I think you went 3-0, didn't you, Tucker?
Yeah, went 3-0 yesterday on my picks.
Wow, good job.
I don't know who would have picked the Giants, but...
Well, the Vikings, like everyone's been saying, the Vikings are I forget the word they use, but they're
pretend.
They're frauds.
Yeah, they're frauds. That's the
Yeah.
word that people have been saying. All the wins they had this year were like losing teams and stuff. So I just picked the Giants.
Yeah. So. But yeah, I want to get Super Bowl predictions. So there's a couple teams already out. So you got what 4? You got 8 choices.
Made it easy.
Wow.
So
Wow.
it made it easier for Tucker unless he loses. He picks the 2 teams that lose next week.
Probably will happen.
So I want to hear Super Bowl predictions. What teams do you want to see in the Super Bowl and who's going to win it? Throw it over. Oh, Keaton, do you even know what teams are left, Keaton?
Yes. I've been forced to watch football the last couple of days. But I think in the Super Bowl it's going to be 49ers, and probably Kansas City.
Kansas City.
And then 49ers. No, Kansas City's going to win.
That's a rematch, isn't it?
Yeah. From a while ago.
What,
Rematch.
Pat Mahomes won? No?
I don't think so.
I think it is.
Somebody
Anyway,
look,
who's next?
look her up.
He beat the Los Angeles Rams, didn't he? With Sean McVay.
I don't remember.
Oh, it
Who
would have been the
cares?
time Jared Goff went.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe. I can't remember when they won.
I don't know who he beat him.
It very, very much like year to year blurs in my head very quickly. Who won
Rams?
the Super Bowl last year? It was
The Rams.
Bengals and the Rams, right?
The Rams.
Yeah.
Right.
It was Stanford, right?
Matthew Stanford.
Yes.
Cooper
Yeah.
Kupp got the MVP, Super Bowl MVP.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna go. I think that the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Buffalo Bills in the final. Man, I think Philadelphia wins it all. I kind of have liked them the whole year. I think Jalen Hurts is exciting to watch. I enjoy him a lot. I think he's matured a lot this year. It is very hard to pick against the Buffalo Bills right now, though. I think they just have the momentum of the storyline with DeMar Hamlin and the whole thing there. And obviously they're a very good team too. So, but I'm going to go Philadelphia Eagles over the Bills.
Tucker.
All right, I'm going to go with the Kansas City Chiefs. I think Patrick Mahomes is going back to another Super Bowl. And then the NFC, I'm going to go with the 49ers with Keaton. I think we're going to have an Eagles situation with Nick Foles. This, I forget his first name, but
Purdy.
Purdy is going to lead that team to a Super Bowl win. I think the 49ers will beat the Chiefs.
Look at Tucker's history right there. Look at that.
You named one person.
But it's nothing like Nick Foles. Brock Purdy was the third string quarterback, not the
It's a backup.
Yeah, well,
It's
and
hard.
a rookie. That would be incredible. He's had, to start his career, he's had at least 2 touchdown passes for however many games. He's set some crazy record already.
Yeah.
And he's 6-0 right now, including playoffs.
Yeah. Impressive.
And that defense is very, very strong.
Is it?
Name a player on the defense.
Bosa.
What's his first name?
Nick?
Oh!
I took a guess on that one, but
It was actually
the other
Nick.
brother's on the Chargers. So, any
Yeah,
more questions?
What's his name?
I don't know. I just know Nick.
Yeah, you're lucky he's on the 49ers. It's Joey and Nick. Well, before this weekend of games, I would have liked the Baltimore Ravens because I want Lamar Jackson to get a Super Bowl and get his name cemented in the top quarterbacks, but that's not happening. So I hope that he goes to a different team, and because Lamar is up with Patrick Mahomes, but he just doesn't have the wins to
Is
back
he?
him up.
Is he?
Yes,
He can't make a strong playoff run.
That's what is hurting him right now. If he gets some
Huh?
wins, big wins, then. But I want another AFC North team, the Cincinnati Bengals, against the Philadelphia Eagles, and I want Joe Burrow, Ohio native, in the 704 or 740 zip code, Athens, Ohio. Joe Burrow to get a win a Super Bowl. Cincinnati Bengals. Look at that right there.
Man.
Talk about.
I'd like to
So-
see Joe Burrow win.
Oh, Tucker's changing his answer.
No, I'm not changing my answer. I just
Joe
like
Cool.
I like Joe Burrow.
You know
Yes,
what?
I see him.
You know what my big upset would be? Jaguars going into Kansas City and knocking off Patrick Mahomes, Trevor Lawrence with the hair. Another fun fact, are they playing on a Saturday or Sunday?
I think it was a Sunday.
Excellent question.
You're lucky because Trevor Lawrence in high school, college, and NFL has not lost a game on Saturday. You can look that up. That is the fact. Fun fact of the day for what's
Yeah.
Okay.
He
That's a
tried
good
his best last week.
In review of our Super Bowl picks, just so everyone knows and we have it on the record, we've got Keaton with Kansas City over San Francisco, Kyle with Cincinnati over Philadelphia, Tucker with Kansas City or San Francisco over Kansas City, and myself with Philadelphia over Buffalo. So what we know is San Francisco loses this upcoming weekend. Everything else we don't know for sure yet. But Tucker picked San Francisco, so
Kansas City.
Okay, if the only way 49ers lose is to the Bucks, to Tom Brady. That's the only way. So
see
the
what
Cowboys, so the Bucks have to beat the Cowboys tonight.
If
Dallas-
Dallas wins tonight, do they go? Does it matter about that or?
no, I think
No,
they're
it doesn't
set
matter.
already.
Dallas
Yeah.
or the Bucks are playing
Because
the 49ers.
the Giants were the 6th seed, so no matter what.
I've seen this already.
Well, I was telling Kyle.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Jeez.
That bracket set. Whoever wins tonight goes to San Francisco.
Trying to find
The Bay.
the schedule for next week.
Kansas City better hope it's not Saturday games. So.
Yep, they're Saturday.
Uh-oh.
Jaguars Chiefs 4:30 on Saturday.
Trevor Lawrence has not lost a game on a Saturday in high school, college, or NFL. So
We'll see what
about-
happens.
What about Pee Wee football? We
I don't know.
would you know his record there?
no, it
Check
went
out
back to
those
high,
records.
it went back to high school.
Yeah.
Come on.
Anywho, this is the halfway point of the NBA season, and I rewatched our NBA talk and I'm Spencer right now. He's leaving, I guess, in the middle of the podcast. But I got our records of who we picked, and I want to see if we stay
change
with
my
our
answer?
picks. Yeah, right now, mid-season, we can change answers, I guess, if you want to be that person, if you're not confident enough, or whatever. So, Keaton, we picked the MVPs and the champion. So, Keaton with Ja for MVP and Golden State Warriors for champion. Tucker Curry and the Golden State Warriors. Spencer with Giannis Antetokounmpo in Boston. And I picked Jason Tatum and the Golden State Warriors for the winning. So, Keaton, how are you feeling right now with your 2 picks?
Warriors suck.
Okay, so you changing it?
What?
Or?
Yes.
He just had to say that. He just had to.
Lose to the
He
lose
just
to
had
the
to put that
Suns.
one out there.
lose
Who
to the
won,
Suns who don't have Chris Paul, Devin Booker, or Ayton.
who won on Christmas Day without their starters?
Okay, good job. You're
Ooh,
cookie.
ooh. The Warriors like to win primetime games.
Yeah.
Okay, good for them.
So when the playoffs come around, if we get in, it's over.
Uh-huh.
That's right.
If you get in. Gotta get in first.
No, we'll get in.
So who are you switching to?
I don't even know. I will go with the Bucks. I'll go with the Bucks.
The Bucks.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Yikes.
I think Giannis goes back. Kind of changed my MVP too.
Sure. You're
Oh my
changing
goodness.
What's wrong with Ja? Isn't he playing good?
Yeah.
He's not. Nah.
He's been off and on the injury though.
Yeah, he has.
We're switching here. Switch both of them. Let's hear it.
I'll go with Tatum.
Yeah, let's just pick the easy pick.
Yeah. All right. Tucker, how are you feeling?
I'm keeping both mine.
You're confident, okay?
I'm
Be
confident.
confident. Curry.
Oh, yikes.
He should
Curry's
be in the
out.
running.
No, he's not. He's been out for a long
He
time.
should be if he didn't get hurt. But it's all about after the All-Star game. They're going to be on fire.
Okay. And you're confident with the Warriors?
Yeah.
Okay. I like the confidence right there. Confident with your picks. Spencer?
I'm keeping it. The
Keeping it?
Celtics are in a commanding lead out in the Eastern Conference. I think they're doing really well. I have no idea. Is Giannis doing well this year? I don't even know. Is he MVP caliber season? Look at that.
I think he's
Yeah,
defense
your
player
picks.
and MVP.
Yeah, your picks are good right now. Your picks are good. So
What about you, Kyle? How you feeling?
I'm feeling very good about the MVP, and I'm a little shaky about the Warriors right now. I'm sorry, Tug. I'm sorry, but I'll stick with them. I'll say they're winning the championship. The regular season, once the playoffs, yes, it's going to be Draymond Green turns it up. He's going to be better and different things like that. So, but yeah, Jason Tatum, I've watched him the last 2 times. He just dropped 51 on the CLT Charlotte Hornets today on MLK Day. Literally could not miss today. Jason Tatum everybody's talking about Joker and how amazing he is and different things like that, but I really do think Jason Tatum, I think if they keep winning in their first place, I think Jason Tatum's going to get it. So I'm confident.
If Jokic won again, that'd be 3 in a row, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's correct.
I think it'd be cool to see him win a 3rd in a row, but it will never happen because we get tired of voting for the same person over and over.
Yeah.
So they'll probably change it.
Even if
he's
starting. Yes, they're starting to. He's like 0.3 off of assist of averaging a triple-double as a big man, so that's pretty impressive.
He is impressive.
He's as slow as Tucker, and he's in the NBA.
Yeah, what are you doing, Tucker?
I'm not 7 foot tall.
That's fair.
And before this last topic, before the draft, not sports related, but we forgot last week. We all watched Avatar over the Christmas break, and last week we forgot to talk about it. So, what's up then? Review of Avatar. Throw it over to Tucker. If you remember, I know it's been a while since we've seen it. If you remember, Tucker, let's hear your review about it.
I guess all I'm gonna say, it was very good. I don't think it was as good as the first one. It looked very good. All the CGI was great. I just didn't think the story. There wasn't really that good of a story, and I didn't fall in love with the characters. I didn't think they introduced the children and that good, and so I think the first one was better, and that's my review.
Yeah, Keaton.
The CGI was really good and everything like that, but I think one of the main problems with the movie was they try to do like that cinematic like shoot too much. Like try to get that wow moment too many times in the movie. Like you do it like 3 times when you go to a new place, but I feel like they did it way too much, my opinion. But other than that, I thought it was really good.
The cinematic wow factor. Never heard that
Yeah.
before.
It was good, but they just did too much of it, I think. Took away from like the storyline, I feel like.
Yeah. Spencer?
Yeah, I think it was good. It was very good. I agree, not as good as the first one. I think part of that is because one, I don't like sequels typically. Two, I agree, kind of like Tucker said. I thought the storylines were good, but they tried too much. There were like too many storylines and too much going on. They tried to develop a ton of different characters and things, but there was too much. So they couldn't really they were bouncing around a lot, couldn't really develop any one character too deeply because then you have like a 10-hour movie. I don't know. It was good, but if I never watched it again, I'd be okay too. So one of those. But you definitely gotta go check it out. I feel like if you haven't seen it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kyle,
Man,
what's your take?
nothing really nothing really new. Just I thought it was good. Yeah, to get the emotions, like if you killed off the mom or dad, that would have been like grab the emotions better. But they just you didn't get enough of falling in love with the son and different things like that. It was just he seemed like he wanted to make his dad proud, and it's just he just dies or whatever like that. So it's just whatever, pretty much. So all I would say after that is I've actually heard, I was talking to another person about it. I've actually heard they have started filming the third one. So
Yeah.
I thought there
They
was
already
two.
filmed it.
Yeah,
I think they already filmed it.
Yeah.
I think
was
they
like-
already filmed it.
It was like
It's
how
already been filmed.
It's like how
So-
they did Avengers, Infinity War, and Endgame.
Yeah, so next year it's like 10
It's
years.
this year.
Yes, you are correct. Next
They
Christmas.
filmed it already.
Christmas.
This
Wow.
Christmas.
It's filmed already.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Really? Is it filmed?
I think it's filmed already.
I
It's
think
been
it is.
it's been filmed.
Oh my goodness. You want to hear some
So-
shows I am excited for?
Sure, real quick.
Well, yesterday,
He named one. Watch.
yeah, I'll name one right now. January 15th, we got The Last of Us, episode 1. I've not got a chance to watch it yet, but I need to, and I'm very excited for that show.
That's based off of what?
The Last of Us video game,
Wow.
created by Sony,
Okay.
Wow.
2013.
Educate
Naughty
the viewers.
Yeah,
Pretty sure he just did.
What I was asking, expand about it. That's the only show that you said you had a couple shows you're excited about.
well, I'm watching through The Walking Dead, the last season, but that's been out for a while, and that's been really good.
I've watched 3 of the episodes. It was a drag. That
It's
was
'cause-
so bad.
You did.
You haven't
You're
watched
watching
all
the-
the episodes.
You're watching the character building, and they're trying to build up the whole ending of the
It
show.
was bad.
The first part of the season was very good.
What shows? Sorry.
The Walking Dead.
Oh, Walking Dead. Yep. Gave up on that a while ago.
Yeah, a lot of people did.
After you can't shoot a zombie, a family member that's a zombie, I was over with it. So.
Oh my gosh.
And the favorite segment of the What's Up Them podcast, we got the draft. Throw it over Sponsored by the Draft Master. I think he came up with this one. So throwing over to Draft Master.
I came up with this one.
Sponsored by
once, it
Draft
wasn't
Master.
Mom's idea.
Yay!
We're going to do sports teams and they're like sport team years, not just like franchises.
Okay, expound.
So,
like
what?
pro teams,
Yeah,
right?
pro teams, yes. Pro teams.
Okay. Pro teams years.
Esports included?
Sure, pick an esports team.
No.
Put it in your honorable
They're
mention.
pros.
This list is very limited.
I have my list is all the same teams, just different years.
Oh my gosh.
I did my research, folks.
Yeah, look at this. Look at this.
Look at
It's got a book.
What are you doing over there?
Oh my
Did
gosh.
you want me to hole punch that for you? Put that in a binder?
Are those blank pieces of paper? Show me one sheet.
They're stapled. They're stapled in packets.
All right. What do you got statistics for the teams?
Yes, I went on the encyclopedia on Google and just went to the year and printed off. So I
just printed everything.
Listen,
yes,
you can't give us a 20-minute synopsis on your team.
I won't. It'd be quick. This is why.
All right.
But pro teams,
All right.
Olympic teams, Keaton. Is that a yes?
Yes.
Okay, so
World teams or whatever.
So I guess we're doing the Wheel of Fortune. I guess whatever you want to call the wheel.
That's a good name.
Wheel of Fortune.
All right,
Keaton.
You're doing this, Keaton.
Is the wheel ready? Is the wheel ready, Draft Master?
You're
loading.
Just turn your phone over.
I'm
not ready.
It's fine. We'll wait for you.
As we're waiting, this episode is sponsored by.
Here,
absolutely nobody.
I got your sponsor right here.
Pure Aqua Strawberry. That's what I'm
doing. This is shout out to the Brilliantly Dumb Show, trying to get them to listen still. Sponsored by Celsius. Celsius is all I drink when I wake up in the morning.
Tropical Vibe?
Are we ready?
Bob do that every episode.
Yes, he does. Sponsored by Lowe's.
Don't make fun of him.
Are we ready?
I'm not making fun. He just has the same voice every time.
Let's go, Wheel. Let's go, Wheel.
And I'm last.
You're first.
Oh, my word.
Oh,
this is great.
The first pick? Oh. I get to pick my team.
What's that at the bottom there, Spencer?
I'm going to be last.
Right here. Is that control?
Yeah, no one can see it.
Can't see it.
Oh, you guys are so funny.
I'm only at last.
Give me the third
2
pick.
weeks in a row.
Oh, yeah.
We have the same order.
2 weeks in a row. Yep.
No, I was last week.
Nope, I was last.
I don't think so.
No, I was.
Yeah, I was last.
And the family message afterwards, Spence, after I sent the photo that came up, Tucker was gonna say, "I see a controller. What's wrong with it?" He never did.
But he didn't.
All right.
First pick.
Let's go. Get the book of research out.
That's exactly right. So one of the best, I think, probably the best NBA team ever assembled, the 1995-96 Chicago Bulls. 72.
Gotta cross that one off.
72-10 record. This is my reason for all the Golden State Warrior fans. This is an NBA champion. The Golden State Warriors 71-9 is not an NBA champion. So this team is better than the Golden State Warriors. And I think there's another better Golden State Warriors. So 71 and I forget, but 70 and
72 and 10.
It's a really good record. Really good record.
Yes, really good record. Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Steve Kerr, Tony Kukoc. I won't say all the stats, but that is arguably one of the best NBA teams and one of the best teams ever. So 95, 96 Chicago Bulls.
95, 96. Spencer.
Spencer!
Is he frozen? Uh-oh.
He's
back.
thinking.
He's good.
He didn't do his research.
What? We here?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, there you go.
Spencer didn't do his research this week, folks.
Is it my turn? I didn't hear any of your. I heard Jordan, and then you cut out.
Yeah, it's your turn.
It's your turn.
Okay, my turn. Hey, with my number one pick, I'm gonna go with the 2007 undefeated New England Patriots team.
Oh,
The
That is
only
a
problem
reach.
with this team, so they went 16-0 during the regular season. They lost to Eli Manning and the New York Giants in the Super Bowl. So they don't have a championship, but I think it is still one of the greatest teams ever.
You want
So
to hear the stats?
Brady, Moss, Welker, Mike Vrabel, all the stats on Kyle's book. I do not want to hear all the stats because it'll take too long. But how many, let's say this, how many touchdowns did Moss have that year? Because it was ridiculous.
Moss had 23 touchdowns.
23 touchdowns. Yeah.
Tom Brady had Randy and Wes both had 1,000 yards.
Yeah.
So
Insane team.
yes, that was a good. I think that's a reach for you, but that's a good team.
Tucker.
that was on my list. All right. My pick, I'm going to go with the 2012-2013 Miami Heat.
Oh, that's a reach too.
I just want to steal that from Kyle.
That's a reach.
Why you get 15, 16 Warriors? Or 16, 17?
No.
Because he left it for you.
The Miami Heat, that Ray Allen 3, one of the greatest
You want me
finals
to give
moments.
you stats? You want me to give me stats?
I was telling you a big
No.
play.
This guy
During the
actually
regular
does research for one time.
during the regular season, Miami went on a 27-game win streak, and in the playoffs won a record 12 games by double digits.
That's impressive.
So, that's
Paul's
two
just
teams
excited.
off.
That's why they're my number one pick.
That's
we
two
cannot
teams off my pick.
we
mine.
cannot let
Houses.
Kyle do research anymore.
Yeah, he's just too excited over there. Oh, yeah. On my pick in the first round, final first pick in the first round, I'm going to go with the 2009 Barcelona team.
Man, got to cross that
They won the sextuple, which was winning their league.
What
the
did you
La
say?
Liga.
Sextuple?
That's what
Yeah.
it's called. That's what I have written down here.
I thought it was sextuple. I don't know why.
No, it's sextuple.
Okay.
They won the La Liga, Copa del Rey, I think it's what it's called.
No,
And then the Champions League, the Super Copa, the Super Cup, and then the FIFA Cup, the FIFA Club World Cup. So they won all 6 of those in the year. That's the year I want to say Messi was starting to be considered one of the best players. Was that year?
I have no stats for that team. That was not on my list. So.
I don't have any stats.
That's considered the team that has changed or made modern soccer what modern soccer kind of is. I believe.
Yeah.
But yeah, luckily,
Next round.
while we were doing this before the second round, I was looking up. He just said sports teams. I was like, well, I started to do my research. I'm like, are we doing pro or college? He's like pro. So I already have my teams when we do the best college teams ever. So I already have those already.
I'm not doing it.
But anyways, I think my list is going to be all NBA teams. So if you guys want to steal from me, it might turn into all NBA teams if you want to. But this is another great team. 1999-2000 Los Angeles Lakers. Phil Jackson, the Phil Jackson coach, 67-15. Kobe Bryant, Shaquille O'Neal. Shaquille O'Neal just dominated the regular season, and that's all I'll say about it. but I think that was either the first or second championship in the three year with Shaq and Kobe. So,
All
Spencer.
right. I'm gonna go with the first international team selection. I'm gonna go with the '92 Dream Team. But probably like as far as a pure talent of who you had on that team, the greatest team of all time assembled there. Because you had Jordan, you had Bird, Magic, I believe, was on that team. That was kind of when he went into all of his stuff that he had to deal with. But that team was incredible. Was MJ was on that team, right? Yeah. Did I say that already? Yeah.
And the
So,
Lakers?
incredible team. Incredible team.
A funny.
92 team.
So before Tucker's pick, so we're talking about this, and Keaton says, "I have two teams that I don't think you guys will ever pick." And I say, "Well, does Olympic teams count?" He's like, "No." Wait, yes. I'm like, "Yeah, the '92 Dream Team." He's like, "Well, that's one of my teams."
Got him.
Tucker. Do we have teams left?
Yeah, I got teams left. Okay. My second pick, I'm going to go with the 2008-2009 Pittsburgh Steelers.
My team is getting... Do we have anything about that team? Do you know anything about that team?
Yeah, that was the Steelers versus Cardinals Super Bowl. You had the great catch at the end by Santonio Holmes, and then you had the James Harrison pick six before halftime.
98 return yard.
Two great plays, and they were playing a pretty good Cardinals team.
Arguably the best two plays of Super Bowl history. Keaton.
Okay, my pick. I went with the 2016-17 Warriors.
My teams are dwindling down here, folks.
Yeah, probably the best offense in NBA history with a 67-15 regular season and then a 16-1 run through the playoffs. So, yeah.
Good job.
Very dominant.
Good job. Oh, my teams are dwindling down. I'll go with the 1998 New York Yankees.
Can you name a player on that team?
Derek Jeter.
Without your research, were you a big fan of that team in the time?
No.
That's a good pick.
It's the best baseball team in history. 125 wins. Derek Jeter, Rivera as the closer. If you want me to read my book that I have on him.
How many pages you got there? My goodness.
It was a big page. But yes, 1998 New York Yankees.
Did you print those off at church?
Yes, I did.
Did you use your entire budget to print off your research?
No.
All right. For my round 3 pick, my teams are starting to dwindle over here too. Starting to get tighter and tighter.
So she said.
I knew that was coming.
Nice.
But I am gonna go with, I think it would be the 97-98 Denver Broncos. And I don't know if necessarily one of the greatest teams of all time, but a personal piece, getting to watch that team actually play. I remember actually watching them play. That was John Elway. This was a back-to-back Super Bowl year for them.
Shannon Sharp.
Second straight. John Elway, Terrell Davis that year averaged like over 5 yards per carry. He was dominant. So I'm going with the 97-98 Denver Broncos.
You forgot Shannon Sharp too, one of the best tight ends ever.
Yeah, Sharp. There you go. See, we all remember.
All right, I gotta think here.
Did we say it was your turn?
Yeah, it's my turn. It's my third pick.
Keaton's over.
Is it?
Take your time because Keaton's researching right now.
All right, my third pick. I'm going to take the 2016-2017 New England Patriots. I believe that was the year they came back on the Falcons down 28-3. No?
Yeah.
Was it?
That was an annoying year.
Yes, it was, Kyle.
I don't know. What
Was
year
that the
it was.
Deflategate?
No. Oh, it might have been that year too, but
I don't know what year they came back on Atlanta. Good pick.
So my turn. Oh gosh. I'm just gonna go with the 98-99 Bulls.
98.
who was on that team?
Michael Jordan. It was the same team from previous years, but that like ended their 6.
Was that like one of his last years?
Yeah, that's his last year.
Was
I think it
that
might have
number,
been-
that was number 6?
Yeah.
That's not 99.
Was it 97, 98?
Yeah, I think it was 97, 98.
Well, that 97, 98.
Because then the Spurs won, and then the Lakers took over. And then...
Yeah.
All right. Fourth round. Our teams are dwindling down here quickly.
Chiefs are dwindling.
Dwindling down. But this is still a value pick. This may not be the best San Antonio Spurs team, but this is one of the greatest. 13-14 San Antonio Spurs. Greg Popovich, end of Tim Duncan's years. Pretty much all three of those big people. Beating LeBron James at one of his prime years. Just absolutely destroyed Miami Heat, actually. I remember watching those games, but you got Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili. Just did not. Kawhi Leonard winning his first MVP, Finals MVP. So did not like watching San Antonio Spurs. Gotta give him respect.
What is he laughing at?
I don't know.
Ew.
You.
Nothing.
What?
By clicking. Look it up,
Oh, you're
Scott.
clicking? Yeah, you're
could
being
hear
loud
it.
over there.
Yeah.
All right. For my next pick, gonna go with one of and again, I kind of pick teams that I've watched. So maybe not the greatest in history, but greatest in my own personal viewing history. The 07-08 Boston Celtics. I feel like this was kind of the start of when players would come together in like the big threes and stuff. This was when Garnett, Pierce, and Allen all came in together in Boston. And feel like at least in the modern era, this is the first time we really saw stars maybe give up a little bit so they could go try to chase some championships. So
All right, I got a follow up to that pick. I'm going to go with the 2010 Lakers. They beat the Boston Celtics in the finals.
Tucker didn't even know Lakers won again.
No,
Tucker
I
didn't know
knew.
Kobe Bryant got another ring.
No, I knew he won 2010. I didn't know he won in 2009.
Oh,
He went back to back again.
yeah.
without Shaq. This was after Shaq.
Yeah, I didn't know. Yeah, he played the Magic against Dwight Howard, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Swept them 4-0.
Yeah, I remember the Lakers playing the Celtics.
You do?
That was Paul Pierce.
Yeah.
Pierce had to go poop.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what he said. He had to go to the bathroom, I think.
I didn't
Yeah,
know
he
that.
ran off the floor to go.
Yeah,
to the
he
bathroom.
he got a wheelchair to go poop.
So you'd
Okay.
say my team's better than Spencer's team because they beat them. So
Yeah.
2 years
Okay.
later.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, can I go?
Yeah, you can go, Keaton.
Can you?
Okay, I'm gonna go with the 13 2013 to 14 Real Madrid. This was
What'd they do?
they won the Champions League.
He's just reading Google.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I have a list.
Okay, good job.
He picked.
I have a list.
Oh!
Who's
Kyle's
Kyle?
face is blurry.
Their biggest achievement that year was outscoring their opponents in the Champions League 41-10 and having 5 shutout games. And then Ronaldo had 17 goals in 13 games.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yes.
They.
Next
All right, Kyle, you're up.
pick. What are you gonna say?
Next pick.
Nothing.
Okay.
Let me do a little bit of research. My teams are all out. This is a.
This is what. That's why I took the Heat.
Yes, that was one of them. I may take this one from Spencer, but Mom said we have to be faithful to Pittsburgh because we're pretty much born there. But let me get the 08-09 Pittsburgh Penguins. First, this says first Stanley Cup Crosby and
This says-
Mulligan. I don't know too much. I thought they won a recent one than 08-09. But
They did. Do you want me to put that on my list?
They have won 2 since then.
Back to back, right?
Yeah.
This article's in 2022 and it says 5. I guess it's ranking. Now, okay, I see it. That's the least. That's the least of the 5. So I didn't
You picked the worst one.
I picked the worst Stanley Cup of the Pittsburgh Penguins. And Mom's like, you guys better have the 70s Steelers on there, the 90s Penguins, and the Pirates. The Pirates didn't really have any good teams, but you can put Pirates.
I didn't even watch. I was even born, so none of us were.
The 70s. I just know they.
I'm surprised Spencer is not going to pick a Penguins team.
This might be right here.
I'm probably not gonna pick Penguins team. I feel like I gotta pick a soccer team. I feel like. So I'm gonna go with the 1998-1999 Manchester United team, who had just a ridiculous roster. That was when Beckham was in, Peter Schmeichel, Gary Neville, Phil Neville, Roy Keane was on that team, Paul Scholes.
That's a great team.
It's an incredible amount of talent within that squad at that time. So Tucker, I know, was all over that team, watching that team play.
Yeah, David Beckham.
At 2 years old, yeah,
he was on him. I'm not a big Man United fan, but back then.
Do you remember watching them?
Not much. I was a little young still at that point, but I've seen now afterwards, seen documentaries, and I think there's a movie documentary on them. So
yeah. All right, this is our final pick, right?
that would be correct.
No, it's
All right, I'll cater to Mom and Dad here. I'll pick the 1978 Pittsburgh Steelers.
Suck up. Sorry.
I believe that was the year of the Immaculate Catch, Franco Harris. No?
That was early 70s.
They didn't win a Super Bowl after that, did they?
It's 50 years since that.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Tucker said 1970 Steelers.
No, 78.
78.
Oh, he said 78.
Never mind.
Yes.
Scratch that. I'm still picking the 1978 Steelers because they won a Super Bowl that year, but It's not the Immaculate Catch.
No. Immaculate Catch
And
was
it's called the
72.
Immaculate Reception.
It was 72.
Yeah, reception. All right, that's my list. Sticking to it.
the
Okay, good job, Todd.
1978 Steelers had a 2-14 record.
No, they won the Super Bowl that year.
That would probably been the last one of the 4.
Well, that last save the best for last.
Keaton, the
Okay.
final Mr. Irrelevant team over here.
Okay, whatever. I don't know if it's loud, but can I pick Tiger Woods?
For what? What year?
2000
Pro
Tiger
team?
Woods.
2000? Sure.
You're
He's
the
a-
draft man.
If
He's a
Keaton-
pro
if-
golfer. He's a pro golfer.
If Tucker can put an esports team in, then you can put Tiger Woods.
Well, he
in.
didn't.
Okay.
Honorable mention. Oh,
Yeah.
well.
What did he do that year? Because that's the year he won the Masters that year, correct?
It says he won 9 events, including 3 major championship events.
That's pretty impressive.
And then it also says he didn't miss a cut. And then he finished top 10 17 times and 25 20 times. So,
He's-
Winning 3 majors in 1 year is pretty good.
yes, very good.
Oh,
He got
well,
runner up 4 times.
All I'll say to that
Yeah.
is I hope he's. I just want him to win. I don't know how close he is to Jack Nicklaus, but I just want him to beat him in major champions.
Honorable mentions now.
Honorable mentions?
I got
I
nothing.
mean,
I'm out of teams. All my recent teams.
We're just
I-
grinding through this right now.
no, the
This is a hard draft because you did have to. You really had to read.
Actually had to do
Yeah.
this.
And you
Yes,
can
I had-
kind of have a vague memory, but you don't know the year.
I had like 8 teams and I only picked 4 of my 8. So
Just wasted all that paper.
Okay.
You tried to steal from me.
What's your honorable mention, Kyle?
the Detroit Pistons, the what's their
Oh.
name called?
The
The Bad Boys?
Yeah, Bad Boys.
I'm pretty sure it's 1990.
Wasn't that Michigan?
No.
No.
What was the
Pretty sure it was
Michigan?
Detroit Pistons 1990 championship, but the Bad Boys.
Yeah, that's when Michael Jordan got like beat up
Yeah, they beat them in
in the
the.
playoffs.
Yep.
Isaiah Thomas, yeah. So that would be
You got
my-
anything,
the
Keaton?
bad Boys.
I was gonna say the 2008 USA national team.
The second dream team?
Like, yeah,
The women's team.
No, the
yeah,
men's
the women's
basketball.
team.
Oh, the men's basketball team. Yeah. You know what? I should have picked for my soccer
What?
team. I do have an honorable mention. I should have picked for my soccer team. Is the 1999 women's national team that had Mia Hamm. That's the famous photo. Brandy Chastain took off her jersey, fell
Don't you
to her
like-
knees after she scored the winning penalty kick. I should have picked that one. Left him out. That should have been my soccer team as well.
All right. My honorable mention, I'm going to do an esports
Spirit
team.
Tuckers.
The 2017 Optic Gaming. This is the year they won. They finally
Didn't win a
won.
major.
They won champs. They went back to
yeah.
back in their majors leading up to champs. Is this a great Optic team?
Are you gonna? Who's on the roster?
Yeah. Optic
No
Scump,
one knows.
Optic Scump,
Yeah,
Optic
who
Karma,
cares?
Optic Crimsix, and Optic. Oh,
Formal, right?
Yeah, Formal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Optic Dynasty. One of the best Call of Duty teams in history.
Yeah.
Okay. Good job, Todd.
I do remember them. Good draft, fellas. Good draft,
Good
fellas.
job. Good draft. Round of applause for the draft for the episode. Round of applause.
That was a hard
Thank
draft.
you. That was I like it. I like the pro teams though.
That was a challenging draft, though.
We should put college teams in there.
We can do
Yeah.
college teams next.
That's gonna be even harder.
No, there's
So
a
she
lot of
said.
good basketball, football.
I don't know. The only one I would have on my list is the LSU Tigers,
Oh, you
2018
screwed
or
away.
19 or whatever year it was.
There's a couple. There's a couple good Duke ones. There's
Wow.
All right.
so, the round of applause. Are we good? Any final thoughts from the fellas? This episode 13.
No.
Just gonna go watch The Last of Us.
Go
That's
watch
about
The
it.
Last of Us.
Got
Go
the
Tampa
playoff game
Bay.
tonight.
Go Tampa Bay Buccaneers, baby. Handle your business.
Let's go, Brady.
Good cheer. Good cheers.
Let's go,
Good job,
Brady.
Good job, Tuck.
All right,
Spencer?
we gotta get off this pod now at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, my word.
All right, that's a
Thanks
wrap
for-
for week 13, episode 13. Thanks for watching. We hope to see you next time. Peace.